Hi guys, and welcome to the Ranger Dog channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Hamilton Khaki King Automatic and the Champagne Dial. And before we get into today's video, I'm going to do a wristwatch check, and today I'm wearing my Swatch. I picked this up for $70 in France when we were there for a vacation. I thought it'd just be a little fun for remembering the trip. And it's a lot of fun for $70, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Hamilton Khaki King Automatic and the Champagne Dial. Okay, so let's get the specifications out of the way. So the case diameter from here to here is 40 millimeters and it has a lug width of 20. This particular model has a case thickness of 12.5 millimeters. So it wears pretty nicely. Now if you wear it on the NATO like I do, it's going to add some extra height. This watch's case is made out of entirely stainless steel. It has a brushed stainless steel finish on the sides and on the top of the lugs. And the only high polish parts are on the little outer bezel and the crown. This dial layout is mostly seen in the field watches of the Vietnam War. And I'll show you a picture of a vintage Hamilton field watch. So this watch has Arabic numerals counting the hours, and by the loom pips there are little minute markers, and inside there is the 24-hour markers, so it tells AM and PM. Probably my favorite parts about this watch are the different finishes on the dials. So as you could see, there is a sunburst effect on the middle part, and there's an interesting little finishing around the hour markers. To make the watch a little more dressy, they added syringe style hands, and they are loomed up, and they have a little loom pip on the second sand as well. And as you can see, this watch has a pretty good loom. The little loom pips on the minute markers are a little small, but it's pretty legible in the night. And you can see here it has a beautifully domed sapphire crystal. Sapphire is very scratch resistant, so I wouldn't be too worried about scratching it up. So inside we have the Hamilton H40 movement. It's a three-hander movement with the day and date complication. It has a 40-hour power reserve, though I have left it running for 48 hours without having to rewind it, and it's still been running. It runs at 21,600 vibrations an hour, and it is accurate to plus or minus 15 seconds a day, though I've gotten plus 2 to 3 seconds a day, so it's very accurate. So this watch does come with a see-through Caseback. I'm just covering up the serial number, but it's water resistant to 5 bar, which is 50 meters. And you could see the movement ticking away, and it has a nice skeletonized rotor. The see-through Caseback also has a sapphire glass covering it. And if you have the crown in the first position, it has manual wind. So if you pop out the crown to the first position, you can set the date. And it has a nice quick date change at midnight. I'll show you that later. And if you pop it up to the second position, you could see it is hackable. The second hand stops, and you'll see that at or near midnight it'll have a nice quick date change like that, so you won't have to worry about the dates slowly moving and having them being covered up. So this watch originally comes on these nice leather straps. They're very well made and thick and substantial. And as you can see on the buckle, it is signed Hamilton. The big question is, how does it wear? So I have a 7-inch wrist, and it wears pretty well. It wears smaller than the rest of my watches. It's definitely thinner, as you can see there. So yeah, I could recommend this watch to anyone who has from a 6.5-inch wrist to about my size. I have bigger hands, so it looks smaller than it actually is on me. So time for the positives and negatives. So the first positive is its case size. It's 40 millimeters, so it should fit a lot of wrists. I have a 7-inch wrist and it wears very well on me. It's also very slender, so it wears a little bit smaller than it actually is. My second positive is the dial. It is a striking, beautiful, elegant dial, and you don't find it on many other watches. So the negatives are, the first one is that it doesn't have any drilled lug holes, so it's really difficult to get it off the leather strap. And as you can see, if I just quickly take this NATO off, it might be able to see this. It has a couple scratches from where I tried to take it off and on the back of the lugs too. So yeah, it scratches up right there. And the second negative is the face. It is very reflective, so sometimes in the sun it's a little hard to look at, kind of as you see now. So the third negative kind of goes as a positive and a negative. It's the dial color. I really liked this dial color over the black one, which I'll show you here. This one I thought was a little bit more dressy and a little bit more unique, but what's not so great about it is that it doesn't really go well with a lot of straps. So whereas the black one, it's very versatile, this one doesn't work on too many colored straps. So you're getting a Swiss automatic timepiece from a brand with a lot of heritage, and all for $400. So this is a very good watch to buy for the money. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and comment down below your favorite military-inspired wristwatches. I really like their watches, and they're worn by the Italian military. Hopefully see you in the next video. Okay, bye.